down low. Here's Hood-Schifino, and there it is for him. Hood-Schifino's got 7 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Red Hot. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Daniels, that one's true. Here's Cunningham, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Curry. Pass to Red Hot. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's Thompson, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Curry passes to Red Hot. They set the pick from downtown on target from range. Give him 8 points now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pistons lead by 4. Pass to Watson. Now Cunningham. Fader on the way. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Red Hot, defended by Thompson. Here's Red Hot. Give him 8. Inside. That shot off the mark. Thompson with some nice D. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 4. On the break. Pass to Red Hot. Shot clock at 6. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Hood-Schifino. He's covered by Curry. That one falls. Hood-Schifino's got 11 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Red Hot. 10 points for him. To the inside. Curry passes to Sarr. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duren. The first one falls, and the Warriors make some changes. Black comes in for Daniels, and it's Rupert in for Curry. Both good from the line that time. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Red Hot in the last game against the Celtics put on a show. He finished with 51 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Landale's checked in for the Warriors. Williams comes in for Pascal Siakam. And so he hits both. Warriors trail by 4. Landale with a screen. Red hot passes to Black. From deep three-point land. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pass to Agbaji. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Agbaji's got 5 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 10. Rupert. And they come right back with their own three-pointers.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. Here's Red Hot. Tipped away. The Pistons lead by 4. Pass to Agbaji.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Cunningham with the ball. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Red Hot passes to Black. Here's Landale. Still no points. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Red Hot. From behind the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Here's Rupert. He played a great game against Boston. And now the Pistons in transition. Agbaji can't hit.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams misses. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Very pretty alley-oop.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Williams up top. Pass to Red Hot. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Cunningham. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's a 7-point Pistons lead.
Flushing it home. Cunningham finishing it off.
Here's Black. Landale. The pass to Williams. Here's Red Hot. He's watched by Cunningham. Up in time. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to.
The previous play is under review.
Make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Pistons on top. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. We've got Holland, and it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thompson in the post. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Greg, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
George, he's checked in for the Pistons. Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thanks, Brian. The news is out of Clipper Nation. Still early in the season and the front office already busy. They've landed Aaron Gordon, and you know this fan base and entire organization are excited about what he can bring to the table. Gordon has developed into a smart, powerful, and opportunistic NBA star, and he's still deceptively quick and has so many ways to impact this new club, and all with a high degree of power.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Red Hot's got 18.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Thompson's shot is off. And Siakam has got the ball here for Golden State. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Here's Red Hot. Can't get it to drop. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Bona. It's picked off. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Siakam, no good. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Deflects the pass. Here's Red Hot, defended by Thompson. Red Hot passes to Sarr. Here's Red Hot. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Agbaji. George outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Sarr's got 6 rebounds in the game. Red Hot passes to Daniels. Here's Red Hot. Back to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by George. The Pistons leading. Thompson outside. Pass to Agbaji to win the drought. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Daniels. And there's the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's Thompson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Holland. Five to shoot. Down low. Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. Sarr's got rebound number 7 tonight. Daniels passes to Red Hot. Here's Rupert. Shoots over Thompson. Nice D from Thompson. Driving in. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Red Hot, defended by Thompson. Here's Rupert. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 4 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Red Hot passes to Sarr. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Rupert. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by George. Detroit leading by 7. Launches a 3. And the basket by Agbaji. Agbaji's got 13.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Here's Red Hot. To halt the run. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Blocked! It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here for the Warriors. Martin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Matthews comes in for Daniels. And it's Stephen Curry in for Rupert. Here's Hood-Schifino. And they'll get another chance. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Curry for three. Duren with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
And the dunk by Duren.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Red Hot. It's blocked. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Hood-Schifino. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Martin. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for two.
And he can't get the first one. And with today. And so it's Detroit, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Detroit Pistons.
They've been fearless tonight. That kind of attitude becomes contagious. I mean, look how many times they've gotten to the stripe.
Yeah, I mean, they brought their gear. They've been camping out at the line all night. All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
They picked up the dunk master Aaron Gordon, versatile defensively, can guard a bunch of positions, and he brings the energy.
Flexible offensively as well. Can be a small ball 5, shoot it a bit, man. Very solid pickup.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Pistons lead by 17. Dyson Daniels out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Sarr. And it's red hot in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 41%. Outside Curry to the left wing. Pass to Red Hot. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Curry buries the triple.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Now here's Watson. Here's Hood-Schifino. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Warriors trail by 16. Curry, a screen on Cunningham. Kicks it out to Siakam. The three. Counted from distance. Siakam's got 5 now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And here's Cunningham outside. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Red Hot. Give him 20.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The kick out, Curry. This one for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Cunningham against Curry. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Here's Hood-Schifino. Outside Watson to the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Duran. And that one drops. Duran's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you running effective team offense.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Daniel. One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duran. Back to Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Red Hot passes to Daniels. Here's Red Hot. It's tipped. On the break. Cunningham outside. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Sarr. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Sarr's got 9.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Curry. Here's Cunningham. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino. He's got 18. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Red Hot. 20 points for him. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Red Hot. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Curry. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Curry against Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Rupert, he's checked in for Stephen Curry.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors. Number 8, Rayan.
Warriors on D. 15-point game. Watson passes to Thompson. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. The Warriors, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Red Hot. He's got it. his 9th make out of 15 tries.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
Pass to Rupert. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Cunningham. Here's Hood-Schifino from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 7 assists in the game. Red hot passes to Daniels. Here's Red Hot. And the three-pointer goes. Red Hot's got 25 points.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Cunningham. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Stan, the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
And the first one at the line is good. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Sarr. And then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Hood-Schifino shot is off.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Red hot passes to Daniels. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Red Hot. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance. Red Hot's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post. Thompson's got 19 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Hood-Schifino. Off target with the three. Warriors trail by 12. Siakam outside. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Daniels. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Here's Red Hot. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Landale's checked in for Sarr. Martin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Black subbed in for Daniels. Here's Landale. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Third team.
All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Detroit leading by 12. Here's Dawkins. Pass to Holland. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Red Hot passes to Black. Here's the floater. Martin misses. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Holland. No points yet. And it's Martin with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Red Hot. 30 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Martin, the pass to Red Hot. Oh, it's stolen. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Duren. Banked it in off the glass. Duren's got 8. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Rupert. Here's Red Hot. Out to the wing. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Holland. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. And the Pistons lead by 16.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Buries it from 3. Rupert's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Inside, here's Duren. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for... Completely new group here for the Warriors. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Here's Holland. He's covered by Siakam. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Abaji, pass to George. Lets it go from 11, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Holland's got 9 points now in the second half. Setting the floor for the Pistons. George out there with Holland. And it's Champagnie at the shooting guard position. The 3 from Curry, and it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got rebound number 8 now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
George outside. Pass to Champagnie. Here's the 3. They get it back. Warriors trail by 19. Red Hot passes to Daniels. Here's Red Hot. Outside Curry. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Here's Abaji. Here's Champagnie. Count it. Champagnie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Red Hot. And the Warriors with another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Agbaji. Pass to Holland. To the wing on the left. George outside. Clock at 6. Here's Agbaji. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
3 points.
George has got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 18. Here's Daniels. Here's Red Hot.